Hey, welcome to McGinn's Woodshop, or kitchen. I make a pizza. I hope you like it, And don't forget, subscribe and like, make a comment. Try your own pizza, make a video. Let me know about it. I'd like to know how you make a pizza. I'm not Italian. I make a lot of pizza, so I buy a bigger thing of yeast. Any kind of active dry yeast is good. Different yeasts can make it taste different. But this is a basic cooking yeast. We're going to go with that. So the first thing I do is I'll run the water until it's warm, and then I need 1 cup of water. So I'll go ahead and pour myself 1 cup of warm water. I'll then take a few spoonfuls of sugar, and all I'm doing is I'm giving the water enough sugar for the yeast to eat, because that's what makes the dough rise. So I'll just gently mix that up, just to get the sugar saturated into the water, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put about 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. I'm just going to spread it as much as I can. I'll put that aside for 10 minutes and let the yeast get ready and set. With the yeast sitting, I'm going to go ahead and put 2.5 cups of flour. Add a little bit of salt. For my pizza sauce, I'm going to be using a hickory smoked barbecue sauce. And because of that, I'm going to complement the barbecue motif with some Montreal steak spice. So good. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a tablespoon of this. Paprika is like a smoked flavor. Adds like a smoked flavor to your food. So I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon of this, or 2. It's called tapenade. It's a blend of different green herbs, and it's like an Italian herb blend. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of that. It's called cornmeal, and what this does is actually gives the dough a crispiness to it. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of this. So I just quickly mix that up. I use olive oil. Sometimes they call for oil in pizza dough. All this does is it gives it the flaky, moist kind of taste and feel. Now I only want a little bit of that because I do want that nice and crispy, the inside to be nice and soft, and, well, my delicious ingredients on top. So to do that, I got about 1/2 cup here. I'm going to put on into the flour my yeast. This is 1 cup of water. So from there I'm going to put yeast as well. It's 1 cup of water. There's different attachments to this. So this is a hook attachment. You can see the dough is a little sticky. It's sticking to my hand, and it's not easy to get into. Add a little bit of flour, mix it around, and just work it in. So I'm just stretching the dough in all sorts of ways, and I'm working in the flour, and let that sit for ½ an hour to let the dough rise and the yeast inside activate and expand. So now I got all my ingredients ready. My peppers and onions chopped up. I got my cheese all set, the sauce ready, and pepperoni. Now I'm cooking up some ground beef, and I'm going to add some garlic.
Pizza's ready!
But it looks good. Also, leave the stove open in the winter. Once you turn it off, you might as well let the heat out into the house.